father can't bear to remember what he has lost. When one person in a family has Alzheimer's, then all of the members of that family have to shift their approach to memories in order to be sensitive to what the condition does. My parents were childhood sweethearts, and now they are 85 or 86. I can't remember, but they're still married and as close as they can be. But my father can't bear to remember what he has lost, so we don't. And I look after his accordion, which is a mechanical thing. If I chose to, I could take it apart and see how it works. It would be quite simple to see the connections between the buttons I'm pressing, the keys I'm using, and what happens as the air blows through. My dad used to play the accordion. He had it from the age of 12 or 13. I can't remember. It's Italian. His parents bought it for him, and he taught himself to play it. He was a DJ of his time. He would organize bands to play in dance halls, despite his shyness. His time in the RAF was happy. I look after his accordion. I used to take his accordion with me to visit him, but the memories were too difficult to remember what he had lost with my mother. So we play cards. We play 3 games of patience. Sometimes the cards are with us. Sometimes the cards are against us. But we don't upset ourselves with memories. We cheer ourselves with the present moment.
Can you remember what you have lost?
Who stole my dead dog? What a thing to say. Who stole my dead dog? What sort of a question is that? Bizarre and outlandish. Tinged with unpleasantness. But what if somebody had stolen my dead dog? And I never found out what had happened. I'd be forever wondering what had happened. Why would such a thing happen? The human mind likes to understand. And to have closure. On bizarre happenings.
Do you have something that's never resolved itself? A mystery?
We change our names. Maybe we are assigned nicknames. Maybe we are bullied at school and called names. Terms of endearment, fondnesses, formal titles, moving from childhood to adult. Master, Mr., Miss, Miss, Mrs., Doctor, Professor. To change sex brings with it a change of name. An imperative to move away and change identity brings a change of name. The adoption of a name, from the informal to the formal deed poll, brings a shift for the individual and a shift for those around. What are the connotations of changing your name? What does it say about a person? What does it add to their identity? What does it subtract from their identity?
Have you changed your name? Three of four is a work made up of six screen prints of white prints onto white paper. The paper has been cut and mounted as though a placard for a protest. Cotton nails and balsa wood and framed and framed, sandwiched between glass and hung. So nobody can hold those placards. The piece plays with the idea of protest, with the idea of a cheap, quickly made statement to the world, that is held high, and walked among people, crowds of people, unified by statements, unified by question, looking for the universal in the personal. 3 out of 4 implies a piece that is missing, a placard that is not here. What would you write on your placard? What is your personal placard of protest?